Hey guys, I hope you've had a great day. I know I've had a very busy day. I had work today and I'm trying a new location to see how the lighting is. I think I like this lighting better, so I might film from in here from now on. I still have a bookish poster. That's actually a library. That's a poster of a library, and then obviously I've got one of my bookcases here. Hard to film somewhere in my room without being in front of or next to a bookcase. So, as you may know, I'm taking part in Booktubeathon. Today is the 7th and final day of Booktubeathon. Booktubeathon is a biannual week-long readathon hosted by Ariel of the channel Ariel Bassett. And today's challenge is actually hosted by her. This is the final video challenge, and basically it's just telling your story. Well, a story of books affecting you and how they played a part in your life. So I wanted to tell a story from a couple of years ago. As you may or may not know, I have just finished sixth form. I just finished my final year of secondary school. And for sixth form, the last 2 years of secondary school, I decided to go to a different school to the one I'd attended for the rest of it. So I applied to a few different schools, and the one I actually ended up attending hosted an open morning for students applying to transfer in March before we started. The school year starts in September. And no one else from my school had applied. No one. Most of them hadn't even heard of the school I was applying to, because I lived quite far away from my old school. So I was very nervous, and so I was just standing in the corner of this very crowded room reading my book, sort of leaning against the wall, and there were lots of posters and displays up all on the wall, and one girl was reading a poster, and then she notices I'm reading a book and starts talking to me about this book. She's never read it and was just asking me about it. It was Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, the second book in it's the sequel to The Fifth Wave, the second book in the trilogy. And I wasn't very far into it, so I just described the first book to her, and we got talking, and she invited me into town, but I couldn't go with her. And then a few months later, in July, I'd been offered a place, and I went to the Access Days, which is where you spend 2 days actually as a student, essentially, doing little trial classes and things. And who should I see when I'm signing in but the same girl who asked me and talked to me about my book. Come September, I start the school, and guess who I ran into once again? We kept talking. It's almost 2.5 years since we first met, and we are now really good friends. She actually has her own YouTube channel. She doesn't appear on it. She plays the piano phenomenally well and just posts music on it. Her channel is called Autumn Noah. I'll link it down below. And she is an amazing pianist, an amazing person, and I would never have met her if I hadn't been standing in the corner reading a book. So, yeah, books and book nerdiness is responsible for me meeting one of my best friends. I actually met all of my other friends from the school because of her, so, well, more or less, so, ended up pretty well. Yeah. So if you have any emotional stories and you haven't shared them in your own video, just talk about them down below, and it's always fascinating to hear about them. Hope you have a great few days and a great few reading days, and goodbye.